But yeah, I just found this was very interesting how I shared my Roth IRA portfolio last week, and like I don't know, a couple days later, it's up. At one point, I guess it was up 20%. But anyway, for the day, it ended up 10%. So let's just give this as an example. I don't know if it ever dropped to 7. It might actually had. Um, but let's just say you bought 100 shares at $7. So 100 times 7 is 700. And then now 100 shares is worth $10 a share. So 100 times 10 is 1,000. So if you bought it at 7 and sold it at 10, your profit would be $300. And the same thing if you just want to add on a zero, you know, that'd be $10,000 or $7,000. Your profit would be 3,000. I don't know exactly how much I have on the top of my head, but I think I have around 7 or 800 shares of this company. But yeah, this let me see. As you can see, it was like 750 down here on 5/4. And then 5/5 shoots up to 1090. Actually got up to 1108. But yeah, the market cap of this company is like 4 billion, and the buyout offer I think was 7, according to this, almost 8 billion. So I mean the range is 627 to $20. I believe even last year it got up to 25. August of 21, I guess 2 years ago, it was $25. So I still think it has a long way to run. And this company has a lot of ups and downs over this history. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's cheap. It's cheap. Um, I mean, granted they lost 20 cents, but I got a really good dividend off of it. I mean, 420. Um, May 20th, National Pothead Day. um, 67 cents per share. So let's say it had 800 shares times 67 cent. That's $536. If you had 100 shares times 67 cent, $67. I mean, any way you want to slice it, it was a crazy good dividend, and they don't pay them all that often, that but I did receive it, so that was nice. But yeah, it's just interesting that I mentioned this company a couple days ago, and then boom. Um, and like I said, I believe this is a value stock. Um, Plus, it was paying a dividend. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think it will go to 2025. This year it's been down a lot. It's like gone straight down. I think it was like 14. It was like 25 August 21st, and then it like went straight down, and then like was it 14, and then it goes all the way down to like 6 something. I mean, but yeah, I mean, this is an example of what you have to prepare yourself mentally for, because let me look at one. And I'm going to use Berkshire as an example. I mean, if you look at the history of Berkshire, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, um, if you'd have bought it in 1996, it was $20 a share, and now it's $326. So you would have made $300 a share. So let's say you bought 100 shares at 100 shares. Let's see. Shit. Sorry. Anyway. I hate that damn thing. All right, let me see. I'm using the calculator on my phone. I gotta click it like 3 times every time I use it. So if you would have bought 100 shares of Berkshire Hathaway on June 1st, 1996, today you would have made $30,000. You'd have made $300 a share. But when I thought that this was cheap was back when it was under 200. Maybe it didn't get down to 170. I thought it got down to like like below 180 during the pandemic time. But it didn't stay there long, because if this thing is trading below book value, Buffett will buy it himself. But if you look at this company, I mean they have 128 billion in cash. So I mean the market cap seven, let's just say 700 billion. They have over 100 billion in cash. Um, and I don't know if this thing is up to date, but just to give you an idea, um, and like I said, I don't know how up to date this is, but um, basically they have completely 100% owned companies, and then they have pieces of other companies. Um, Benjamin Moore Company, they own that. Um, I'm trying to think of things that people will. I mean, they bought a railroad for 34 billion a couple years ago. Clayton Homes, they own that. They own Dairy Queen. They bought it in 1997 for less than $600 million. They own Duracell 100%. They own Fruit of the Loom 100%. They own Geico 100%. Let's see. They only own 80% of Nebraska Furniture Mart. The Pampered Chef 100%. See's Candy. They bought this thing for $25 million, and I don't know how much money this thing has made, but it's probably made $5 billion profit. And then they have like partial ownership of companies. Like the big ones is like American Express. They own 20% of American Express. So if you pay $10 for American Express, you're giving $2 to Warren Buffett. They own over 12% of Bank of America. 8% of Chevron. Historically, they've owned like 10% of Coca-Cola. That was Buffett's big one early on. 400 million shares. 38% of DaVita. Hewlett Packard. They own 26% of Kraft Heinz. On and on and on and on. So I mean, the stock was trading so cheaply. You were basically getting the totally owned companies like for free, because like, yeah, they only have 100 and some billion now, but they did have like more than that. They had a lot more than that. And anyway, thank you for listening.